Hey, Nick, you sort of gambled with a group there at the start of the fourth quarter that didn't really hold serve as well as you would need from backups.
Yeah, well, they didn't come close. Doug, it was a start of a at least 9-0 run. Turned the tide of the game, got them feeling pretty good, and they didn't stop pretty much until the end. So it was yeah, was not a good lineup. They didn't get any stops and they didn't get any scores. So
Other than that, but
yeah.
when you have a group like that out there, are you sort of hoping that somebody has a big few minutes to just keep you in touch in the game?
All we're doing there, Doug, is like, I told them they're going to need to really play hard and not give up any second shots in the first possession. You can't turn it over. You got to get shots. I think we turned it over once or twice there too. We did have a wide open corner three that would have probably, kind of got us by there, for another couple minutes or two, and we probably should have pulled the plug a little earlier than that. Waited probably one possession. They hit another three. I think it maybe was 11-point run or something. I can't remember, but it seemed like it was 8 and 11. Yeah.
Great, thanks very much, Nick. Have a safe trip over to Salt Lake.
Thanks, Doug.
Rove, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yep.
All right. Ryan Wallstaff from the Toronto Sun is next.
Hey, Nick. Just a question about, are you sensing any extra frustration from the team? It's a couple games in a row where you play a really good team tight and kind of run out of gas a bit in the fourth.
No, not really.
Cool.
Going to go next to Aaron Rose from SI.com.
Hey, Nick. Those bench guys were keeping you guys alive earlier in the month when you guys had a bunch of starters out. What do you think has changed that those guys have struggled lately, sort of in different spots?
I think again their minutes are pretty limited, right? They're playing before they were playing, 20, 25, 30, some of them, right? And now it's a regular bench role. I think that they a couple guys play pretty good off the bench, but not enough, right? I mean, it's a collective thing, and they just didn't have anything collectively together a little bit like they did in the past.
Is that just sort of the more time you have, the more time you have to work through whatever your issues are, and in limited minutes, you get the good or the bad, and it sort of changes any night, smaller sample size?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's part of it is, back in those games, some of those guys knew they're just playing free and easy. We didn't really have anybody else to put in, right? I know that sounds, but that does free you up from some pressure, I think. And that's probably the only way I can explain it. I've had that happen a lot in the past where guys that haven't played and all of a sudden they get moved into a primary role, they play a lot better. Just with the extended minutes, I think, Aaron.
Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome.
Going to go next to Josh Lewinberg from TSN.
Hey, Nick. The 21 field goal attempts for OG is a career high. Not as efficient as he usually is, but with his offensive game expanding the way that it has been over the last month or so, do you like the idea of getting him more reps, more opportunities out there like he did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, I don't really, I don't think any night you want to have any 8 for 21s, right? I think that we do want to get him reps, and we're seeing him grow his game a little bit. And I think he probably would, some of those he probably thought he had in, right? He had a couple wide open corner threes. He had a couple at the basket that he just kind of rolled off. I think we're okay. You know, I don't think there was, kind of surprises me to see that number, actually. I thought he was being more efficient than that, to be honest.
And we've talked recently about the quick chemistry with Kyle and Kem, but it seems like OG really has a good feel for Kem as well. Has been looking for him on the back cuts. Have you noticed that connection with those two as well?
Well, I think Kem's doing a good job of just being really active, right? I think he's cutting, you know, it doesn't matter who's got the ball. He's trying to find he's rolling pretty hard. He's doing a good job of when his man leaves to help, of finding the open area as well. And he's, you know, he's pretty bouncy around the rim, so he's got his share of, you know, lob dump offs too. So those are good. So he's shooting such a high percentage. Kem was good tonight, man. He was really good. The minutes that he wasn't in there, we suffered big time.